What kind of weapons were used in this encounter? There have been multiple reports on this. I believe CNN News 18 is now bringing these details that it wasn't rifles, but some kinds of handmade weapons, spikes with nails and other such tools too that included canes. Sources have confirmed that the other side had more injuries, but it is essentially because even when we were short of numbers initially, our backup team reached within minutes. Now, that is the official version we are being told, but I'm not able to confirm yet if this is being told publicly or just to our sources. These are the details that we have with us right now. My colleague Akash is joining us live to bring us these details. Let's go over to him for both of those clarifications. Akash, a description being given for the first time of the kind of weapons per se that were used by both sides. Could you bring us more details? All right, we'll try to connect once again with my colleague Akash to bring you more details. This incident comes days after China expressed objection to Operation Yuddhabhyas, which, remember, is an Indian-US joint military exercise taking place in the Uttarakhand hills. China had called it a violation of the 1993 and 1996 border agreements between the two countries. Military tensions continue at different points along the 3,000-kilometer line of action control. And it comes as New Delhi kicked off a series of events as part of its presidency of the G20, which is a grouping, remember, of the world's leading economies. That includes China. Incidentally, just a few days ago, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Xi Jinping of China had met at the G20 summit. This was in the same month, in November. They'd exchanged courtesies, but they didn't hold any substantive talks or discussions. Now, the clash that we're talking about took place in Arunachal Pradesh at about 3 a.m. last Friday. It took place at a nalla along the LAC in the Tawang heights. This was near a point called Yangtze in the eastern Tawang area. This part of the LAC is one of the, it's important to note, agreed disputed areas between the two sides, according to military sources. Now, the clash in Tawang, in the LAC's eastern sector, that includes Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh, comes when tensions in the northern sector of Ladakh are also yet to be fully resolved. So, in a sense, this very much opens up a new front. Indian and Chinese troops are positioned on either side of this nalla, but on this night, according to reports, some 300 Chinese troops had come to the Indian side. There were no warning signs. Again, this is all according to unconfirmed reports. There were no warning signs about the transgression. And hearing the sentries being assaulted, you had some 70 to 80 Indian troops who mobilized quickly to actually act in the entire story. Now, I'm going to wait for a reporter to join us to bring us more details on the exact exchange that took place between the Indian and the Chinese side. We'll also bring you more details. But both sides immediately disengaged from the area. And according to the sources, I believe it was also said that the commanders in the area had quickly met with their counterparts to discuss the issue in accordance with the mechanisms that already existed. Now, a similar transgression had taken place in June 2016 when you'd had 250 PLA soldiers who transgressed into the area, but no clashes had been reported then. A military officer who'd served in the area said there was no predicting when the PLA would carry out such operations. Let's go to my colleague Akash right now to understand more about the weapons used by both sides. Akash, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Akash, we're telling our audiences that no rifles were used, but it seemed like weapons like sticks and canes were used. Could you bring our audiences more details, please?
Yes, so Toya, as far as the information that we have got, there were no rifles involved, but the Chinese side had handmade weapons, and they had, monkey fists, they had spikes with nails and all other weapons. And, sources are also telling that even when they were large in number, they have received more casualties. They have they have faced more injuries as of now. I'm so sorry. And, this is the reason why we say in general that, it is about, whenever it is about Indian Army, so Indian Army is best in high altitude warfare. Also, talking about this particular incident, so it happened on 9th of December. And, we have been given to understand that this is Tawang sector, the eastern sector of the actual line of control. And, the particular area, we have seen a similar face-off in the month of October into 2021, but it was not a physical clash, but this time it was a physical clash. And this is happening after 2 years. We have seen the Galwan where, 20 of our soldiers laid their lives. But after Galwan, this is one such incident where, both the armies were involved in this type of clash, and also 6 of our Jawans have been injured in this particular clash. Also, we are learning that injuries are more on the other side. However, we are not sure about the numbers. Also, talking about the particular development, so, sources are telling that, they were around 300, and it was a company change on our side. Our companies were basically changing, and they were trying to provocate, and that led to this particular clash. So as of now, the information that we have got, 6 of our Jawans are injured, but injuries are more on the other side. And this particular development happened on 9th of December.
Okay, all right. Akash, I just want to understand from you, since the event took place on the 9th, what have the developments been in the Tawang sector since?
So, as far as the particular point is concerned, so peace and sanity has been restored in that particular area. In fact, commander level talks happened in that particular area soon after the incident, and also, de-escalation in fact happened. We have been given to understand that initially our number we were short in number, but our backup force reached there on time, and this is the reason why only 6 of our Jawans are injured as of now. Also, we have been given to understand that after that, commander-level talks happened, and as of now, everything is peaceful in that particular area, and peace and sanity has been restored in that particular area.
Okay, all right. Akash, thank you for bringing us those details. We do have an update in this same story. Let's go very quickly to it. Remember, we told you that the Congress was questioning the government response. I believe there's been one more important